I'm back in my Impact review for November 19th, 2014. We are a week or so away from the Thanksgiving holiday, and in case I don't see you next week, happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving in advance. But now let's start my review. Before I get to that, I want to remind everyone to check out Big Dub 360 on Facebook and Twitter. Check out Andre Corbeil, Big Raymond Hernandez, and Big Skyler with the Kid and Wrestling Show every Saturday night on the Andre Corbeil YouTube page, as well as their Twitter and Facebook accounts that should all be in the description, along with Bill Apno, OneWrestling.com, and Apno1 on Twitter. And in case you don't know already, they have started a campaign on Twitter. Impact Wrestling has Destination Impact, because they are going to I believe it's this Destination America. If you don't know about that channel, if you're not sure if you have it on your cable system, check out my page. I have the entire listings there, so you can find by the page, actually a link to the page to find out if you have Destination America on your cable or satellite provider. But now, let's get to Impact Wrestling. We kick it off with the champ, Bobby Roode, who comes out to talk about the actions of Bobby Lashley last week, when he basically went through the entire Impact television show, and eventually dismembered Eric Young, who apparently now is in the hospital. Roode says that Eric Young is one of his true friends, one of a handful of true friends he really has in the company business, and that Bobby Lashley will pay, and he wants to start tonight, as he called out the Destroyer to fight him as he did Lashley's music hit, and then we were off in the races as we met him on the top of the ramp, and they brawled until the referee and security pulled him apart. But as we heard from Roode earlier, that's not the end of it. We may see him again tonight, but we made it through the first hour and not a sign of either one so far. But we continue on with the first match of the night for the Knockout Championship. We had Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell both challenging Havoc, the Monster Havoc, for the Knockout Championship in a triple threat match, or what I like to call a three-way, because it's three divas, three knockouts, I should say. But surprise and upset, as both Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell did their best to outnumber and double team the Monstrous champion, and took her out of the picture and allowed for a one-on-one match between Gail and Taryn Terrell. There wasn't a elimination match, it's just the fact they took out Havoc to the point she couldn't really do much in the match, and it came down to the two of them facing each other. They ended up in a rolling ladle, which ended up with Taryn Terrell getting the schoolgirl, no, not the schoolgirl, but the roll-up in for the upset victory, in my opinion. Surprising. I won't say upset, but it was a surprising win in my book for Taryn Terrell, as she's now the new reigning defending TNA Impact Wrestling Knockout Champion. Congratulations to the hot mess, Taryn Terrell. As we move on, we go backstage. Well, MVP promises the Kitty King that it's not over with him and Kurt Angle. He says he's tired of being thought of as an afterthought, as a manager, as a mouthpiece, that he wants to prove to the world that he is still the man
that he's always been
MVP was the fool. He is still
one of the top
superstars in professional wrestling as they hunt down
as they hunt down
Kurt Angle. We move on to
as MVP hunts down
Kurt Angle. We come back to the ring where Kenny King
is getting
ready to take on Chris Melendez, the Wounded Warrior,
the
Sarge. Chris Melendez actually looked like he was
on the verge of actually
getting an upset win over Kenny King. He actually
used the plastic
Kenny King a few times to kick him in the face, and it looked like he was on the verge,
like I said, of an
upset win until MVP ran out and attacked him
with a steel chair
and walked over the one good leg that
Chris
Melendez has. As we come back from a commercial, we see Chris Melendez in the office of Kurt Angle laying on the couch in pain
as the doctors
go on. Kurt Angle rushes off to find MVP
as we continue on to the
show.
EC3
Ethan Carter III comes to the ring to call out his former best friend
Rockstar
Spud to fight him in a one-on-one in the center of the ring.
It wasn't a match, but
It was supposed to be a fight. As Spud comes to the ring,
EC3
promises that tyrants will not have an effect
in the outcome of what's
about to happen. But as he sends tyrants to the outside of the ring, Spud steps inside and EC3 gives him a free shot
to punch him in the face.
But instead Spud opts to not punch him in the face. He actually
Gets on the mic and says
he refuses to punch him in the face, but he will kick him in the nuts, and that's what he
did.
As he low blow EC3 that started off
As
EC3 was bent over, he unloaded with a
barrage of punches
until EC3 took him down and ragdolled him around the ring
until he caught in
tyrants to finish him off. After tyrants laid out,
Spud
EC3 grabbed a pair of scissors and cut a lock of hair off of
EC3's head.
Off of Spud's head, I should say.
And left his former best
friend laying in the center of the ring. As we continue on in the show,
we go backstage
where Kurt Angle finally catches up to Kenny King, and he's berating
and
berating Kenny King and asking, well,
MVP is.
He gets jumped by that the very same MVP,
laid out
on the floor, as Kenny King even was shocked at the actions
of his friend
MVP. Not sure that,
with this all going, I'm thinking it
could end up with MVP versus Kurt Angle at some point, but
in a match, but I'm not
sure about that. But the series continues
as we move forward
to the rest of the show. I believe that's everything that's happened so far.
So let's get back and see how the rest of
The show continues. We continue on with a brutal, hardcore, attitude era style match between Ram, the self-proclaimed
new king of hardcore,
Ram, who's making a very good case
for that
as of late, as he took on the originator of violence, the innovator
of violence, Tommy Dreamer,
in a hardcore Extreme Rules type match.
That's all a lot of blood,
a lot of guts, and a lot of weapons used
during this match.
Tommy Dreamer looked like he had everything in control until
Williams' wedding buddy
Magnus made a appearance
and hit him with a power hit.
Dreamer with a power slam, version of the power slam, and looked like he was going to continue the beating until the return of another hardcore legend in the form of Al Snow. Actually
Looking really good.
looking good, tremendous shape. Uh, uh,
Also
makes a one and chases off
Magnus, but it didn't.
help much as Tommy Jiggle ended up going down to a
What I'm gonna call it down was
spiral version of the DDT. Uh,
for the pinfall victory.
Not Magnus, but Blam, making a good case
For the fact that he is the
new king of hardcore. As we move on to the rest of the show, we take
a video from
earlier today as Manic was once again still trying to
recruit Muhammad
Silver, I believe that's his name. Silver doesn't understand
why
James Storm doesn't like him, and Manic,
basically tells him that
all Storm needs is for Silver
to, in his words,
awaken. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll find out at a later date
as we continue on
to the main event match of the night, a four-way
match.
to determine the new X Division champion, as we saw last week. Samoa Joe relinquished that championship as he
Apparently has to go get
surgery, and apparently will be out for
an undetermined
about a time. He relinquished the X Division championship last week.
we have
4 very competitive contenders in the form of Kikway Udo,
Manic,
DJC,
Zero Ion, and
Low Key, a very high impact
entertaining match as
you expect of the X Division.
it came down to
Low Key and Kikway Udo on the top rope as the other two
were
laid out on the floor and on the mat. Kikway Udo looked like he was going to try a Hurricane Water off
off the top rope.
but Loki was able to reverse it into a
Key crusher or a
Michinoku driver, as I remember
it being called by
the legendary Taka Michinoku.
he hit it off the top
Rope. They called it an avalanche key crusher off the top rope for the
pinfall victory.
Loki is now your new reigning defending TNA
Impact Wrestling.
X Division champion, and I have to assume that at some point
When Samoa Joe
returns, these two men that used to be tag team partners and bitter rivals
will once again
battle for the X Division championship, which I'm looking forward to.
as we continue on.
Kurt Angle, we heard from Kurt Angle earlier
Before
the package
with Silver and
Manic. We saw Kurt Angle promise to come to the ring and
make and
handle things his own way with MVP.
that's exactly
What he did is he came to the ring, called out MVP, and
MVP expected
to be fired or expected for Kurt Angle to call
the board of directors and have him
fired, but instead Kurt Angle says he does things a different way.
and
He says he does things himself as
he laid into him.
MVP with a right hand. Before that, he said he'd probably get in trouble for it, but he did it anyway.
Did it anyway.
As he laid into MVP, out came
Kitty King
and they attempted to double team
Kurt Angle until Kitty
Anderson came out. Kid Anderson, a friend of
Chris Melendez, who
got taken out earlier in the show. Anderson came out to check on him when that happened.
but now it's coming up
To
to
avenge against Kitty King and MVP. But it was all broken up as Bobby Lashley hit the ring. We thought he was
not in the
building. MVP tried to get him on the phone earlier in the last hour.
after taking out
Corbeil MVP was trying to get Lashley on the phone, but apparently Lashley
either wasn't answering him.
wasn't listening. Uh, but
He did come in at the final
Power and help Kenny King and MVP
take out
Angle and Anderson until the champion
until the world champion.
Bobby Roode made his way to the ring. He took out Kenny King, and then
It was all down the
it was all down to Lashley versus Roode as they traded punches back and forth as we went up the air.
And you have to know
This match is gonna happen. Lashley Roode 3 at some point.
will have to happen for the
They won't have a championship, but until then, Tna Impact
wrestling is off the air.
here for the next 2 weeks as we get ready for the holiday season. Thanksgiving holiday, but they will be showing a special
Best of TNA.
next week, which I wanted to
I guess I'm looking forward to.
I'm not gonna do a review because it's gonna be all it's gonna be all it's gonna be basically a review for the last few years
of Impact Wrestling on
Spike TV, and I'm not sure what next week's gonna be, but
the next 2 weeks. I'm not gonna
cover Impact Wrestling until they start showing
new material
on the show. But also starting in January,
Impact Wrestling.
Destination Impact Wrestling,
Destination America.
look it up on your cable or satellite provider and
Go to my page for the
link to find out if you have Destination America
on your
TV dial. And
but that's it
for now, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you thought.
of TNA Impact Wrestling.
The final one for the next 2 weeks at least. Until and I'll be back in a moment for
The
Lucha Underground, or at least it should be up by the time you see this. Lucha Underground.
I'm about to
Record the review for that, so check that out. If it's already up, check it out,
if it's not, wait for it.
and I'll have it up as soon as possible. As soon as possible. But
Also SmackDown next.
SmackDown tomorrow. Coming up tomorrow. So
NXT tomorrow.
that's what I mean. NXT tomorrow. SmackDown on Friday, and that's it for the week. And I'll be back. I'll try to be back next week for.
All the shows next week.
And I'm looking forward to Survivor Series this Sunday.
So let's get see how that
Turns out, will the authority continue or be dismantled?
we'll have to wait till Sunday to
Find out. But until then, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, and comment. And
like I said, let me know what you thought of the show.
I'm out of here. See you.